Schaum Blue Book, Lesson 6, starting on page 36 with number 25, Hear Those Lovely Bells. It's a really nice piece, this one. I lost concentration in the last line. I was actually already starting to think about what I was going to say at the end. So you got to keep your concentration in piano, but not worry too much if you make a mistake. So what was I going to say? I was going to mention that sometimes with those pedal markings, they will seem to be before the new notes when I've said to do them afterwards. I think that's just mainly to do with the print, the way it comes out, to be honest. I mean, most typically they'll be on the note, and there's no contradiction with what I'm saying, because when I say to think about doing the off and on fractionally after the note, the reason I'm doing that is to get the result that you will do it pretty much on the note. So if you aim for slightly after, you'll sort of end up on. But if you aim for on the note, very often you'll end up doing it before the note. And if you do it before the note, that defeats the whole point. Because the whole point is to join previous notes or note to the one you're now playing. And if you've taken the pedal off before then, there will be a gap and you haven't joined it. Right, I mentioned that this is something that I go on about, but get it right to start with, and then you don't have to worry about it later on. Number 26, the fire engine. One of my young students told me last lesson that this was her favourite piece in the book, so that's pretty cool. I think maybe part of the reason she likes it is you can play it quite fast once you learn it. So let's see if I can play it quite fast. It's a good one, that. It's another one where maybe it is a good idea to have the second, third and fourth beats short in the left hand in these kind of bars. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Not too important which way you do it. Number 27, this takes a lot of practice and concentration. tricky. I made a couple of slips there. And also I think I might have changed the fingering at one point. As you get more advanced, sometimes there's other things you can do with those sorts of patterns. But that's no excuse for me just now. But it's hard to do the best you can, concentrate, but relax. If your hands get too tense, you'll make mistakes. So just try and relax. Okay, number 28. We're up to 4 sharps now. And the new one is D sharp. Con brio again. This is lively. Let's perform it. Do the louds and the softs, crescendos. Really go for it with the staccato G sharp. That's why it's called the telegraph operator. It's that like a typewriter, or you know, that fast staccato movement. Over the hurdles. Another one that takes a lot of practice. But do notice that we've got patterns repeating here. So first couple of bars of each line, one hand mimics the other within a bar, and then in the third bar of each line it happens twice within a bar. Actually no, sorry. No, we have a pattern, and the whole pattern is repeated. So just notice these things as sort of shortcuts. Right. So over the hurdles. The pedal doesn't really add much there, but it's useful practice to do it anyway. So do the louds, do the softs, do the staccatos.